Hi my friends, CA here, and I'm actually talking to you from Huntington Beach, but I thought it'd be a perfect time while everybody's doing pool stuff. I want to share with you unboxing of Nerdy Post. Is more art oriented, so I'm really excited. This version is about dark arts, so I'm curious to see what's inside. This is the card on the back that gives you probably want to put this to the end. It gives you all the information that's on here about each piece. But this is from November. Dark Arts and Death Eaters. Sectum Sempra. And this is from the Half-Blood Prince, the book that Harry Potter picked up when he was taking potions. And he performed this spell against Malfoy in the bathroom, and he had all these cuts on it. So exclusive, and I like too, so it's the word of the spell and then sort of like cut in half because of the cut. What's a candle? Unforgivable curse. Inside, berries, oak, sugar, and citrus. All wrapped up. All that is needed is a little courage from you, a courage you will find, unless you wish to feel the full extent of Voldemort's wrath. Voldemort and Goblet of Fire. Dark Forces, a guide to self-protection. And it's a notebook. But look at the cover. And it's got the skull on the back and even the spines when it sits on your shelf. How great is that for sort of a secret little diary notebook? And hardcover too, so sometimes you get notebooks and they're just the soft covers, but this hardcover version of it, love this. Fear of the name increases fear of the thing itself. Sticker, we know that quote is Hermione when people are avoiding saying Voldemort's name. The background and the calligraphy to it, and in fact it's a sticker. It's not just like a square quote thing, but how they really did it. It's a double-sided bookmark. The mind is a complex and many-layered thing, said to Harry Potter by Snape. So I thought maybe the red would be Gryffindor, but I guess Harry Potter is Gryffindor. And on the back, my father will hear about this. Look, and it's in the green, and it's got sort of the snake, implied snake design. We know this is Malfoy. Whenever he felt he was mistreated, that he would get his father involved to put the fear of Voldemort in everyone's mind. So, double-sided depending on what mood you are in. Interesting, they're both quotes from those on the supposed dark side, Malfoy and Snape, though as they go through the book, you find they're not as dark as they imply. And it's a postcard you can color yourself. So it's a castle with the dark mark at the top, and Dumbledore died, the dark mark appeared. And you can indicate colored by, and you can put your name on it. Color this, send it to somebody who's also a Harry Potter, maybe dark arts believer. The dark arts are many, varied, ever-changing, and external. Fighting them is like fighting a many-headed monster, which each time a neck is severed, sprouts a head ever fiercer and cleverer than before. You are fighting that which is unfixed, mutating, indestructible. And it really does sum up sort of the whole idea of the dark arts. Just when you think you have control and solved one thing and something else comes up. And also it's changing that people who you think are on the opposite side, the dark side, or wavering between back and forth, was actually from Snape in the Half-Blood Prince. Oh, I like this card. So this, remember this scene? Harry and Dumbledore searching for the other Horcrux and went to that cave to find the locket. And then all of those bodies coming up from the water. So, and this was Dumbledore sort of waving instead of the fire to kind of clear all the bodies so they could get away. But I like the whole color of it. And then it's got this kind of gold-ish line through it to sort of indicate kind of the flame part in this dark sort of eerie green. I almost missed this last thing, a tattoo, and it is great because it is written, I must not lie. This is from Umbridge And Harry Potter had to write his lines with a special quill. This would be carved into his hand. And with that is a nice illustrated version of the Dark Mark. Nocturne Alley. One of us have this wand at home. This looks awesome because there's a map of Nocturne Alley, all of the points of interest written to the side, and it's got this visitor's warning at the bottom. Treat plant displays with extreme caution. Corners of several establishments employ the use of venomous tentacula as a theft deterrent. Approach plants at your own risk. And then on the other side, look, they've got ads here. Dreadfully delicious tea, beard trims. Although all the pieces are great, I think my favorite piece has to be this map. That tied with the notebook for Guide to Self-Protection from Dark Arts. Really cool, really great work in it. And one thing I like about it, this Nerdy Post, is the other pieces are like hand-drawn, and I just think they're awesome and get through sort of the creator's love of sort of the art, whether it's, you know, art of lettering and design, and in this case even sort of the art and sort of inner passion of Harry Potter. It really comes through from all the pieces. So that was the November Nerdy Post Dark Arts and Death Eaters box. The first time I've had a Nerdy Post is something really different from other ones that we've tried, and they are done in themes. And when I saw this theme, it was one sort of we had to get. I really love it. I'll probably keep my eye open for other themes of interest. You can also go in and buy individual things after the fact from their shop if there's, you know, a book or a bookmark or poster that you really like. Anyways, I'll include a link to them below if it is something that you're interested in. You know, you can find me here on Mondays talking about things, maybe things you should try, stuff that doesn't fall into one of our other playlists, such as subscription boxes or collectible boxes. If you like this content, like to see more content like it, be sure to give it a little thumbs up. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification when more content like this is published. And until next time, one to beam out. Ooh.